Hi, folks. Just taking a second to get set up over here. Gotta decide. I gotta clean up my desk and I gotta decide what I want to start today. I was hoping that pressing the go live button would help me make my fucking mind up, but it didn't. Hmm. I'll do the Globadiers today. They're the ones calling out to me. They're the ones speaking to me in whispers. Little rat whispers. Oh, it turns out I think I need water. I'll be right back. I'm back. Skitari. 3 more days. It's actually kind of tempting. Now that you mention it, I do have Skitari models. Um, I just didn't know this when I bought my Skitari, and I only learned it upon assembly and priming. Painting Skitari fucking sucks. let me show you why. Give me a second. I'll show you I'll show you in 1 second. Let me grab a good one. Let me see. They're fucking dusty too. Let's just use this guy because he looks good. Oh, so here's the problem. I need it to focus for me. Hold on. There we go. Look at how many little fucking fiddly like cables and antenna and just little mechanical greeblies and bits and bumps and bobs and fucking this and that and this and that and little cog details and little cable details and little armor plates and little... The dog hair is very distracting. I agree. I'm also like I can't. But like Like, these cables are a nightmare. This cable is fiddly. This whole detail right here on his chest plate, fuck all that, especially because there's 4 cables coming out of it. There's armor plates underneath and above it. This appears to be a lens of some sort right here. We've got these fiddly antenna. We've got buttons and screens and lenses and switches and fucking levers and knobs and vents and cables and... They're like, it's such a shame because I think they're like maybe my favorite part of the Imperium. I think they're so fucking cool. I think their models are easily the coolest, but they're a nightmare to paint. Because it's all of that detail. Let me really prove a point here. It's all of that detail packed into roughly the size of a clan rat. You see what I mean? Oh. Well, and it's like the clothing also wants to be its own colors, and then there's metal, and then there's... Oh... I'm addressing my wet palette. Give me a second. The funny thing is, I think I actually need to get my airbrush out first now that I'm thinking about it. I want all of these motherfuckers to be brown first. And I would just love to skip a couple hour long step of making 8 rats fully brown. Oh, hold on. Take that off. Because I need to put on my freaking shiny new mask. Except I need to also take my fucking hat off, apparently. Dude, I'm a wreck right now. We'll get it together, though. Okay. Nope, not ready yet. Hold on. My hair is all wrong now. My fucking hair is all fucking wrong. And it's pissing me off. Okay, that's better. Plug that in. I'll unplug this so I can plug this one in. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna need this and these. I'm gonna want some of these on hand. Just in case. Want that on hand. And I need a box to protect my TV. To protect my screens. Oh, and if you don't mind, before we get started, I would like one more performance-enhancing drug. Now that I'm all set up. Oh, dear. Okay. God damn it. Where did I... Oh, here it is. Nope. I have this one brush that I use for my airbrush. Because these bristles are so long that they perfectly go into like this little hole in the airbrush where I fill up my paint, so I can mix this up pretty vigorously without worrying that I'm breaking anything. It's all just brush bristle in there. It's not gonna fucking damage anything. And now my paint is nice and thin and mixed. Oh, except I didn't put... oh, fuck. Didn't think about that part. It's fine. We'll get to that in a second. I'm not in a rush to get that cleaned out. Okay. Oh, that was smart. 1 second. I need to clean this. Real bad, too. Yeah, I can hear it sputtering. Fuck. Let me think about this for a sec. Maybe it was just stuff on the tip. Ooh, that's better. No, it's still a little sputtery. It'll work though. We'll get there. That's fine. Oh, that blew through all of it anyway. Oh, did it? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I need to take a couple minutes to clean this out. Shouldn't take too long. But it's definitely acting up on me. Fucking makes me so nervous every time I gotta do this, you know? But I think...
I maybe don't even need the few minutes. I can probably just get away with trying to clean the nozzle. That needs a lid. Must you do this right now? Oh, that could have been really bad. I think we're fine. Fucking hell, man. Unexpected diversion. Sorry. God damn it, dude. The dog hairs. About to banish my dog forever from the office. Okay, well. I have no idea if that actually fixed it. Should have. Only one way to find out. Okay. Oh, way better. Way better immediately. Okay. Whole new airbrush. Oopsie. And then I can't fucking hold this. The problem is, god damn it. If you can't tell, the three guys on the right there are all metal, and they're making balancing awkward in terms of just holding the fucking thing. I'm also not left-handed. Maybe a little close on that one. It's fine. Oh, I moved my box. This poor TV is definitely going to be a little more brown now. Good enough. I missed a couple spots, but they're spots that don't really need to be brown anyway, and or can be fixed later. Mostly. I should do a little bit more. I'm also just barfing all of my paint out right now, so... It's fine, it's fine. It's not like I'm getting worse at using the airbrush. It's fine. Oh my fucking god, the hair. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, dude. Alright, now it's good enough. So that should be dry any second now. Cool. What up, Ladybex? Caught me in the middle of post-airbrush cleanup. We just made all our rats that I intend to work on brown. Just trying to clean up my fucking mess now. Okay. And then there it is. Set off for a split second, cause actually I need everything off for a split second. So I can take this off. Oh my god, I can breathe. Ugh. Okay, that goes there. That goes there, that goes there. This is garbage, this is garbage, garbage. Paper towel to wipe up my fucking messes. Cool. Very cool. Very good and cool. Yeah, no, I actually happened to get my ass up out of bed in time for one.
can go up there for now. So. God, aren't these guys just funny, huh? I just have them on these bases temporarily for now, but these are the old metal Globadiers. Look at how stumpy and wide they're stocky. That's the word I would use compared to a modern day one. But I love them both. Dingo Gazungas, thank you for the 2 months. Okay, so. Step 1's probably skin. Since they're already brown, huh? I can actually just crack out all the metal right now, though, before I do anything else. That can go there. Get my 2 water cups going. Sorry for that horrible sound. Okay, let me put these 3 up, because we're not working on them today. I think one of these guys might get streamed, but the other 2 are for my own painting pleasure. These other 5, though, they're our project for the day. What up, Nix? What am I looking for? This shit. Nix, I have a really important question for you. I need to know if you agree with me that this rat is hitting that tell me he's not hitting the hey shit ass pose with the way he's throwing his orb. I love him so much. Is this not the perfect pose? Ignore the fact that he's not all brown. He didn't need to be. He's doing the cat Eminem throw. Thank you. Time-lapsing them for YouTube. Not an editor, you know? Also, not to be Mr. Doom and Gloom, but there are way better painters than me on YouTube already.
Where did I just put my... Here it is.
Okay. Metal, metal. I see metal. No, is this little... Nope, that looks like leather. Okay. So... I'm struggling to tell, but I think those are his actual teeth right there holding on to this canister. Or wait, is he wearing a skull? No, I think he's wearing a skull. And that's what the gas mask is. Yeah, that's totally what's happening. Huh. Cool. Oops. What a weird little guy. And then... Yeah, this looks like a big fucking, like, armor collar or something. Yeah, because that's a weird hinge right there. This is way too thin.
Mm. I did not glue you to your base enough, but... no, it's not. We're trying to fucking thug it out. Who am I kidding? Hold on. Free yourself. Thank you. Two little dots. And I probably can't get back to painting you until that's dry. So moving on. Um... I wonder if I should be using... I guess this is my bigger brush, actually. Damn.
Love all the weird little dings and scratches in these models. Like, I'm looking at this big fucking giant scratch in his backpack, and I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be fun to scuff up later. All these little dents in his perfect little fucking tank. Those little details hold rust and oxidation so well. And then, like, I just love, like, he's got, what the fuck is this thing? Why has it got a weird little thing sticking out of there? What's this fucking, like, lever doing? I love these little fuckers. They're so funny. Just the most ramshackle little... more likely to take himself out than an enemy type guy. It's kind of as good as that gets. But I did miss a couple spots. Cool. Are these little spikes? Oh, they are. Okay, well. I didn't catch those the first time around. Also, I'm maybe gonna accidentally paint over them when I actually go and do these robes anyway, so we'll see how long those stay that color. Trying to decide if I want to color all my metals right now. Because this is step one for all my metals now, since it's just a little more time saving and like the difference is barely noticeable. Let me explain a little bit. I'm gonna like literally 80% of this metal that I'm painting right now, I'm going to paint back over in a more brass color. Some of the stuff is gonna stay this more steel color, like the blade of this sword, random bits and bobs on this backpack just to break up the colors, but you know. But I found even the brass, it's easier to just start with this base color. Just make it look like metal in the first place, and then the brass is just coloring it. It also just helps the thought process to see ahead of time what's metal and what isn't. This dude's got 3 whole orbs. Big stretch. 1 second. Oh, sorry. Good little rats. You've definitely got to be dry by now. That's all fine. Hmm. Oh, my headset. Don't you start beeping at me now. Please do not beep. Hold on, I gotta roll backwards. Otherwise, it's gonna keep beeping at me. Oh, wait. I should bring my mouse with me. So, if I had to make a beef stew for somebody that's allergic to onions, what's my move? Call it a recency bias thing, but I'm leaning towards apples and a lot of cinnamon. Taters and carrots were implied, I think. Those were always going to be, because, like, potatoes, carrots, and onions, those are beef stew. I guess, and the beef, but, you know. But I'm thinking I can maybe just do... And I'm going to be so honest. I'm going to split this batch into two and make myself a batch with onions anyway. Just to fucking do it. But, like, an apple or two, a really heavy hand of cinnamon, and then I was thinking a nice cider to replace some of the beef or chicken stock. That's where my head's at right now. I already have to come back over some of this with brown anyway, so I'm just sloppily getting these buckles. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Oh, this pipe. I should have got this pipe. The funny thing is, I also owe her pickled onions. It's for my sister. Yeah, they're probably tonight going to get just a jar of onions. While I think about how to make them a no onion meal that I consider to classically be a little bit onion based. It's alright. Just funny is all. There's a little bit of ha-ha in there. Oh, where'd my tea go? I need a sip. No, these are poisoned wind globadiers. So basically, see these little orbs that all of them have? And they have a couple of them. So here's a second one. Okay, this guy only has two. Those are glass orbs full of poison that they literally just throw at the enemy really hard. I think these backpacks and all of their hosing and tubing is just poison and ways to deliver poison into the glass orb. By the way, they're also tiny, so when I say they throw them very hard, it's like very hard for like a toddler. They do not throw very far. damn hairs. Oh, and a sprue mark I missed. God damn it. God damn it. Let's see. Ignoring the big giant backpack that's supposed to be metal. What else is supposed to be metal on this little bastard? Backpack time. You know, we don't have the most time in the world. I'm still trying to end before Jackbox starts, if I'm being honest, which will let me check. I'm pretty sure that's in 30 minutes, right? I believe that's in 30 minutes. Where the fuck did I put... Sorry, I'm deciding on a pivot. Only a slight pivot. I'm just, instead of continuing with the batch, I'm just gonna start doing steps on one of them. But I'm also missing roughly 3 things for that. Oh, there they are! My wet palette papers was one of them. I need to rinse some of my bullshit off. Good enough. Okay, I don't need that. Grab one of these. So... God, I just refilled this. I made a trip to the hobby store on Wednesday and refilled 2 of my paints, but I also finally grabbed... And it's gonna sound kind of funny when I say it. Gray Seer. Because I have Gray Seers that need painting. So I didn't have... And you can see it's even got the fucking new branding on it. Or it's the new label, anyway. It's so funny looking over at my fucking collection now of different bottles, because, like, check this shit out. Old, this was recent. I got, this is older. This is the only one in an original pot. These ones, obviously, I redid. But then there's, like, this one, like, all the same fucking brand, by the way. And I don't even have all of the updates. Boy, oh boy, do they like rebranding. It's one of those things are... The most recent one is the one that made the most sense to me. As much as I like the Citadel branding. I very, very, very much understand them wanting to change their fucking whole shit to just be Warhammer. But I'm gonna hold on to my Citadel labels as long as I can. My paint shelf is slowly becoming a fucking artifact collection. Another hair. Oh, this isn't even the one I wanted to paint. This one. Here, let me move some things around too. That needs to go. This shouldn't even be on my desk. That should go down there. Boom, boom, out of my way. And we're good. My desk is a bit of a disaster, sorry. I should have cleaned up before going live, but I was taking too long, so I decided to just hit the button. Has its positives and its negatives. But honestly, the goal was just to be live before Jackbox and give myself some time to get some stuff done. Which we did. I would argue I'm getting more and more and more comfortable with that airbrush, and I'm probably going to, after stream, like once I'm done doing all my daily fucking like chores and making some food and whatnot, probably gonna come right back down and work on these rats just up until they're all caught up to however far I get this guy. Might as well just do that with this color. And then we'll pick them back up next week. Or maybe sooner than that if I'm feeling wild and wacky one night. Having the Tay-Rat done, though, is a good, like... Alright, now I can work on some other shit now. I'm good. also, and this is no fault of the brush, I've been very clear about how I do not think I treated this poor brush correctly. But I'm going to be keeping an eye out for a new pointy brush in my near future. My eyeball brush is still good, so that's the most important one, but this is definitely like what was meant to be my smaller workhorse brush is getting, rather has had the shit beat out of it. And I can still definitely make it work for the time being. Honestly, probably to get through all the rats that I have laying around. It's just one of those things where if I happen to go out in person, I'm going to be looking. Oops, sorry. Oh my god, that's what the problem was. That's why I kept bumping into the fucking light. I'm way too high up. My chair. Are the rats coming along? Alright. I got a little bit of a late start, but we're trucking through them. Progress has been being made. And that's all the goal is. Don't gotta be the most progress. Nothing's gotta be done. I just want to be able to look at them week to week and go, yep, something happened. That's the goal. Given my war against bamboo, progress is always progress. Hey, good luck. I've heard that war is eternal. Oh, big stretch. can see his little foot in there. Good. And then I'm trying to decide what color I want to paint his robes. Because here's my thought process. If we do them fully green, then the green hoses and the green orb and the green, I guess that's all the green. His eyes, they become a little less cool. But green is also the color of the clan. It's green and it's that raggedy fucking cream, like dirty tan color. Green pants. Hmm. I need to patch up some brown first. That's the real answer. Horse green. Yeah, so the color we normally been using, let me just grab one real quick, is a green I really like. This green right here. Like, not only do I really like the color, but the paint itself is also just amazing. So, and actually, this guy's the perfect example, too, because it's also the exact configuration. I think I'm just gonna kind of mimic that, where the top half of him is this, dirtier cream color, this right here. And then the bottom half is pants, or is dark green. Because then that leaves the hoses and the glass orbs and shit, and sure, this will be up against green, but that'll be fine. It means that this glass orb will get to, you know, be away from the green. The hoses are mostly what I was worried about, honestly, because, like, I feel like this hose would look a lot less cool alongside if this were green. But maybe that's what this metal plate is meant to be here for. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Now, unfortunately, all that being said, I am also patching up brown because we have 0 minutes until the Jackbox lobby goes live, which is the thing that I like to not be live in the middle of. So, I'm going to apologize to you all for a very short stream today. Little under 2 hours. Kept it real short. I will maybe be live later tonight with other random games, just because you guys know me. I get the... Once I get my daily, like, once I get my chores done, once I get my errands done, once I'm done being busy for the day, I want to sit down and play a fucking video game anyway. And there's an unfortunate worm in my brain that says, why not be live, idiot? However, I'm gonna bounce. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you guys being here. I know it was a shorter Raturday than usually promised. But yeah. See you maybe later. I'm gonna send you guys here. I'm gonna drop you guys off with cheesy. The cheese. Oh, I gotta go order Doom Flayers. I'm gonna go order Doom Flayers, chat. Wait, can I show you guys one thing before we leave really quickly if I'm there quick enough? Look, they're live. And not only are they live, hold on. They're actually cheaper than I thought they would be. Namely, Crixit is literally $20 cheaper than I thought he was gonna be. I thought he was gonna be a $60 model. The Gutter Runners are like $5 less than I thought they were gonna be. But they're out now. Yippee! Cool. They're awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna go. Bye!